There's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer, a screamer.
What's going on, entertainers? So today I'm going to be doing Justice Cabaret episode 4 review. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe before I get started in this video. Leave your comments down below what you guys thought about this episode. So y'all, Joseline blessed us early. She blessed us early because she dropped this episode about like what 2-3 hours early, and I was happy because I'm like, oh, I want to go to bed early because I was gonna stay up late to record the review or whatever. So I was like, yes, like great job, Joseline, great job, good job on the team. So the episode starts off where it last left off. So Gaia ends up coming back. So when Gaia ends up coming back, she comes in, like the security brings her in. The producer's like, oh, Joseline, we have a guest that you requested. The producer looks scared of her, by the way. So then, we see Gaia hiding behind the security. It's like 4 of them motherfuckers, and then she's just standing in the back of them, all scared. So then, Justin's like, "Oh, come forward, Gaia." Which I went on social media. There's a reason why that girl acts like that. Like she has like real life, low key mental issues. Like it's low-key not funny how Zeus kind of like exploited her because that's not funny. Like the girl really has like real life issues. Like this isn't a character that she's putting on. Like she's like that, I think, in real life, and she's recovering, I think, from mental health issues. So it's really not funny how like they're exploiting her, but anything for the damn clicks and views. You already know how Zeus go. So she walks up and she was already kind of scared she was gonna get hit. John says, "I'm not gonna hit you, girl. I'm not gonna hit you, girl." So then she starts explaining what happened. She's like, "Oh, Joseline, sorry if y'all hear music also in the background because my neighbors are having a party, so I can't control that." So she was like, "Oh, the girls are scared of you. The reason why they jumped me or whatever and accused me of saying all of that is because they wanted to jump you, Joseline. They wanted to jump you this whole time. That's why they were saying what they were saying. So it wasn't me, Joseline, but basically blaming them, like they were gonna jump her, like they were gonna try to beat up Joseline and basically calling Joseline a pimp and how she was gonna pimp them out and stuff like that." So K Capri, she got on my nerves this episode, to be honest, because I feel like she was doing the most like for no reason. It was kind of irritating to me. So especially because I watched the episodes like 2-3 times over when I was editing some pictures, so I was listening to the episode, watching over and over while I was editing and stuff. So she starts yelling. She was just like, "What you mean? Like you're crazy as hell. Blase, blase, blase," like screaming at the top of her lungs. So then Gaia, she starts doing this witchcraft spell. So she starts putting her hands together. She's like, some Wizards of Waverly Place type spell on the girls or whatever. So Justin's like, and then she drops. Jocelyn funny. She drops to the floor as if the spell worked and as if she like passed out. So then everybody jumps up and gets Jocelyn. And so then they're like, "Oh, Guy, if you want to come back so bad, dance." So Guy gets on the pole and starts dancing. Y'all, I did not expect what was to come next. She ain't shaved, y'all. She had as much hair on her hoo-ha as I have on my beard. I was shook. I said, "Oh my God, you're going to a strip club show. You're going to be dancing and you didn't shave." I'm talking about it was a full wolf puss. Okay? Wolverine. You hear me? I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. So, and y'all know Zeus. Anybody who, like, if y'all have the Zeus app, anybody watching this, they show everything. So we saw her pussy hairs. We saw like everything. Like they show everything. They show titties, like Jocelyn said, titties, pussy. Like they show everything. So her vagina hair was all out. No lie though, she did good on the dance. So I'll give her that. She did really, really good on the dance. So props up to her, to be honest, for keeping up with the other girls throughout the later in the episode, because I think she deserves to be in the cabaret because of that. So after that, Jocelyn starts talking to her. She was just like, "Okay, like I want you to dance or whatever, but you can't keep doing like oh no, I skipped the whole part. I skipped the whole damn part. My bad, y'all. When she first came and talked, she didn't dance then. She danced later on in the episode. So when she first came and talked, y'all, I'm tripping. When she first came in and talked to them, they all screamed at her, whatever, and she ended up leaving. So then Amber follows her out. Amber's like, "Hey, you need to come back or whatever." I feel like the producers told Amber to come and get Gaia. I don't think she really wanted to do that. Maybe she did, maybe she didn't, but in my opinion, I think that the producers was like, "Hey, go talk to her outside to try to kind of get her back," because that's like, it's not good for somebody to like leave something and then a cast member don't kind of chase them, be like, hey, come back, because that's like they're not gonna have nothing to film. Like they can't talk to the cameras. That's what I'm guessing. Like they can't be like, oh, I'm leaving Justice Cabaret. No, they need another cast member to talk to. So Amber went outside to talk to her, and Amber was like, oh, you need to come back. You told me you was gonna give me some pussy before you left, so you need to give me some p word. You need to give me that hoo ha, whatever. So after that happens, Amber's like, oh, you're like guys, like you're so aggressive, like you're making me nervous. You're making me really nervous. Like get away from me or whatever and stuff like that. Because I guess she thought Amber was gonna try to fight her. Guy is just like off. Like oh my god, like it's so crazy how Zeus is pointing out poor girl. Like it's like hard to watch low key. So she ends up not wanting to come back because she felt like the other girls were gonna try to jump her. So then that all happened. So then the next morning they all do the little, what I call it, the what happened the night after recaps, where they all join in groups. Production sets it up, of course. Production puts them all in little groups, groups of threes, groups of fours, and be like, girl, oh my god, guess what happened last night? That's crazy. In my KKP voice, girl, we talking about what happened last night. Man, that bitch hit her. I think that bitch crazy. Like that bitch is insane. I don't give a fuck. Like that bitch is weird as fuck. That's what I think. Yeah. That's how Cake and Brie talk. Yeah. So they all get into groups or whatever. They talk about like the night before and stuff like that. So the first people that they show Hennessy and Amber talking, and Amber was saying how she has like a cooking business that she's planning on developing. I could tell that Joseline likes the girls more this season than any of the other two seasons, because the fact that she let this, because you gotta understand she's producer, so like I'm guessing she sees the episode before she lets it air on the app. So the fact that she's letting another girl talk about a business she wants to develop as a part of a storyline or whatever on the show, she didn't have to put that in. She could have easily cut that out. So the fact that that was allowed to be shown on the show, that shows that she actually does like this season and likes this cast of girls or whatever. So that's good to see. So she starts talking about her cooking business and buzz it. So then the next set of group of girls, they show like Jordan. Who else? They show Jordan, Chanel. Yeah, Jordan, Chanel, and because I'm low key, yeah, they show Jordan, Chanel, K Capri, and all of them talking outside. And Jordan to me is the funniest. Because you could just tell she thought that this was Christina Aguilera's Cabaret movie that she auditioned for and got put on the Cabaret. She's just like, these girls are just crazy. You know, I don't mind cleaning. I clean my apartment. I clean my vagina. So I'll clean the Cabaret. It's just what we have to do for Joseline. And I don't mind because that's what we have to do for the Cabaret. That's Jordan. So which is good. Like you can tell she has like a good spirit about being there. I like that she's the type of white girl who's not looking on these black girls like, ew, you guys are so ghetto. Like you could tell she's okay with like everything going on, and like she wanted the cookout members. You feel me? Like she want to get invited to the cookout. You feel me? Like yeah, I like Jordan. I like Jordan a lot. So after that, they show Lexi Blow, Riri, and yeah, Lexi Blow and Riri and Amber ended up, I think, coming back out with them or whatever by the strip pole. And then they show Riri, right? She gets on the pole. Riri is the best dancer. From my conclusion of the episode, she's the best dancer that they have, because her pole tricks are crazy. Like she gets on the very top of the pole, twist around, and you could kind of see Lexi Bo was sizing her up like, damn, this bitch is like, she's actually a really, really good dancer. And Lexi Bo's like, oh, the only difference between me and Riri is I do it sexy and stuff like that. So because she basically calling Riri like a trashy white girl, because Riri gives off that trashy white girl vibe, but she's like a likable trashy white girl. And this is Riri. So I don't know if I'm not trying to make fun of her. I don't know if she got a speech impediment, whatever, but she's cool for now, whatever. But she was just like, these are the girls. Like, I'm gonna be dancing, and I don't give a fuck about what they have to say, because my pole tricks, they're gonna go up and they're gonna go down. So Justin's gonna be so impressed because I'm Riri and I strip and I go around the pole. So what the fuck? Yeah. So like she's very like her words are so quick that it's like it's hard to kind of catch what she's saying. So you have to like keep up with her confessionals, and then at the end it's just dimples, dimples, dimples. So then Jocelyn ends up coming in by the pole, and it's only Amber, Chanel, Lexi Blow, and then Riri by the pole, and Henny practicing by the pole with the cabaret moves or whatever. So Jocelyn ends up coming. She's just like, "What the hell? Like, why is it only y'all practicing or whatever?" I guess this shows me who wants to really be a part of the cabaret and stuff like that. So they start talking about their expectation of the cabaret and how Jocelyn brought out these like boards, like these picture boards, and how they're gonna end up like being their own little poster board thing, and it's gonna be hung up on the cabaret. So it was kind of like a fill-in scene or whatever. So then the girls get on the bus and they're on the way to the cabaret. So Miss Wet Wet is sitting in the front next to Amber, and this is Miss Wet Wet's just like she's still her saying her one liner, Miss Wet Wet, because this pussy's so wet that it's wet and it's never dry. Wet, wet, wet. The bitches are pressed. I'm like, okay, we get it. Like, okay, like it's sort of kind of coming off as scripted now. Like the producer's telling you to say it. Like it's so annoying. So K Capri's, she was already irritated with her. And I guess at that point in time, people were leaking information about what was going on in the house to like the Zeus blogs and stuff like that. The thing is, before the show aired, nobody really knew who got into fights. We just knew who was causing trouble. Like I remember seeing on the Zeus blogs, they were like Riri wasn't scared to not back down to a fight, which from the trailer it didn't look like she got into any fights. Maybe I missed it. And then I seen that they were saying Lexi Blow and Chanel were back, but that was about it. But we never heard about specific stuff that was going in the house. That's why K Capri got on my nerves, because we didn't really see or hear about specific things that happened in the house that much. Well, at least I didn't see it. We saw like a kind of a glimpse of like who was gonna be in the house, but we didn't see like no specific storylines and stuff like that, like Baddies ATL, where we knew everything that was gonna happen from beginning to end. You get what I'm saying? So it wasn't that much for her to go off about. So she was just like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna teach this. I'm gonna teach y'all bitches some respect. Whatever goes out, goes whatever happens in this house stays in this house. I'm gonna teach y'all girls some respect when I'm done with y'all. It's crazy." What the hell? Don't be posting no pictures when we in the house filming a TV show. I'm like streaming show, but hey, do what you gotta do. I'm playing. I like Kate Cabrito, but she got on my nerves this episode because she was just yelling too much. Like, be quiet. I already had a low-key headache, so hearing all that was getting on my nerves. So, what's her name? Wet Wet was like, I don't care. Like, if the producers have a problem with what I post, they're gonna post. They're gonna tell me stop posting. And until then, don't address Mrs. Wet Wet. Save that energy for the poll. So yeah, she tells us save the energy for the poll, which I kind of agree with it, because it's like whatever she's posting, I really doubt producers would like, because the cabaret, that's one of their top shows. Zeus would have been told her like, hey, stop posting, don't post this. You get what I'm saying? Like it wouldn't have took a cast member for them to tell, for her to know to stop posting whatever she was posting. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I kind of get what she was saying. Like producers would have been said something. So yeah, they get to the cabaret or whatever, and they're finally gonna start dancing. So this is what I'm excited about, because that was what was the best part of Jocelyn's Cabaret last season, was seeing them come up with the dances and like practicing and stuff like that. And also Jocelyn need to quit playing, and she needs to drop fantasy, ghetto fantasy. I wanna hear you call it, I wanna hear you scream, I wanna get that check. She needs to drop that song. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about. Fantasy, ghetto fantasy. She never dropped that song. Like to me, she could have kept Vegas, and she should have dropped ghetto fantasy, because that's the song we all want to hear. Don't nobody want to hear Vegas. Like Vegas is ghetto fantasy. That's what we want to hear. Okay, like Jocelyn needs to like get that together, because I want to hear that song. Because I was looking for it, I couldn't find it. They only got the snippet on YouTube where she's dancing to it. Y'all know the little dance I'm talking about. So so they get to the dancing, right? So the first person who volunteers to start going is K Capri, and then Justin tells K Capri pick two girls. So she picks Raven, and then she picks the Black Diamond girl who's saying the N word towards the end of the season. I just always got to throw that out there because I don't know her name. So she Picks them, they start dancing. Raven and the Black Diamond girl, you could tell they don't know how to dance. Black Diamond's girl is the white girl with the brunette hair. You could tell she don't know how to dance. Like both of them are not like strippers. They're just kind of like bottle girl dancers. So they're not doing anything on the pole. They're just shaking their ass. They took off their bras, shaking their titties. Da, 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 da. Like they weren't really doing anything. K Capri, she just kept opening her legs. She like a damn like an oven. You know, oven when they pop the bread up like poop, she, poop, like that. Like she wasn't really like doing anything. So I kind of felt bad that she volunteered to go first because Jocelyn wasn't that impressed. So the next group that went up was let me see. I think it was next group that went up was Amber, Riri, right? Yeah, it was Amber, Riri. How much in right now? Oh yeah, it was Amber, Riri, Wet Wet, and Chanel. Amber did really, really good. She did a lot better than I expected her to. I didn't think she would be able to dance like that. Chanel, the whole time she was just opening her hoo ha. You feel me? She was just opening her hoo ha, like barely doing pole tricks, anything like that. You already know Riri. She was up and down the pole, like swinging, just going up and down, tricks for days, tricks for days. Riri is the best dancer that they have, like pure point blank. She's the best dancer. Henny, I don't know what she was doing. And I like her too, based off of her Instagram and just her on the show. Like she seems like really, really cool. I didn't know what she was doing. She was just like standing there, sort of like gyrating, twerking type. But ew, that was a no go. So the last group that went was Lollipop, Lexi Blow, and Jordan. They did really good too. You could tell Jocelyn really likes Lollipop. And this is what I got from Lexi Blow dancing. This is my opinion. And let me know if y'all think the same thing. I think that Lexi Blow and Jocelyn and Ballistic, they had a threesome before. Because you could tell like Jocelyn was familiar with the tricks that she does with her butt. I don't know if it's just from seeing her dance, but I feel like they all had a threesome together before. Because when she like it's like she knew what to do. Like Lexi Blow knew what to do for Jocelyn. She's like she shook her ass in front. Jocelyn's like, yeah, that's how I like it. Like you could tell, like you feel me, like they had something to deal with each other before. That's just my opinion, but hey, what do I know? My guesstimation. So she ends up picking the 5 girls or whatever that she wants for the cabaret. 4 girls, she ends up picking one later on. So she ended up picking Riri, Jordan, Lexi Blow, and Lollipop. So she picks 4 of them at first, and K Capri didn't get picked. She was hot. So they bring K Capri and all the other losers, Raven, Black Diamond, Wet Wet. They all sit in the back. K Capri's hot as hell. She already pissed. She already wanted to wet wet ass. I almost said wop wop. She might as well call herself wop wop, but one more chance girl already took that name. So she was already kind of pissed off already with the wet wet thing, and she didn't get picked. So the last girl she ended up picking was Amber, which I'm so happy she picked Amber because the way Amber did the dance, she did the dance how they did it last season. Like I want to see you scream, I want to spin that chat like the getting on the floor thing. Amber did it like how last season did it. So that's why I think Jocelyn liked it, and that's why she picked her. I'm glad she picked her because I like Amber. So then after all that happens, Mrs. Wet Wet's in the back because Gaia ends up coming back. So Gaia ends up coming back with a Jesus robe. She's like, this is the part where she actually did dance and her hoo ha was actually showing and it was hairy. So I got that part mixed up because she ended up coming back twice. That's why this episode blew me because it's like you left because you didn't want to come back in the last episode, and then you came back left, and then you came back again towards the end. Like you just keep popping up like a jack in the box. So she ended up coming back and with a Jesus robe on and some holy water, and she's coming like this, right? She starts walking up to Jocelyn, and then Jocelyn's like, "Oh my God, what are you doing back here again? What the fuck? I thought you didn't want to dance, and then you come out, your pussy not out. Why do you want to come back?" So then she ends up coming back, and then ends up stripping down to like her actual strip clothes. So she ends up doing the dance, and that's when I'm talking about her hoo ha was not shaved at all. Wolf puss, wolf puss, wolf puss. It was not shaved at all. Zeus shows everything, so we seen like every crook, nan, and cranny of everything. I need some water. They show every nook and cranny of everything. And then she ends up not getting picked. And Joseline, that's when Joseline had to talk with her. She was just like, oh, I understand you love God. I know you love God, but Joseline's Cabaret and God and pussy, it don't mix. You feel me? Like, I know you love God, but God and just pussy, like, we can't be talking God and we trying to sell pussy. Like, it's just not gonna work. So, guys, I know I actually do want to stay. Like, I want to be a part of the cabaret. I want to be a part of the cabaret. So Jocelyn just tells her, just go sit in the back. Just go sit in the back. So this whole time she's going to sit in the back, and this wet wet's like, oh my God, her pussy is just so hairy. It's like a grandma pussy. It's not wet like mine, Miss Wet. What? Hers is dry. Mine's is wet. That's a bet. So yeah, she's just saying that, right? About Gaia. So the whole time Kate Capri was getting irritated because she's just like, oh my God, like this stupid girl, like she keeps talking, like you keep talking. Because the whole time Mrs. Wet doing that whole, oh my God, her hair is so hairy. Jocelyn was trying to talk, so she was low-key trying to like low-key interrupting Jocelyn. So Kate Capri's like, have some respect. Like she trying to talk and you not letting her talk and da da da. This is the point I agree with Kate Capri because Jocelyn was trying to talk and then she had to keep stopping because Miss Wet was so loud. So they get to arguing. So next thing you know, Kate Capri just throws like a bottle of water at her. She said, whoosh, throw a bottle of water at her. They start fighting. And I could tell both of them had their stripper heels on because both of them couldn't really swing. They had to kind of like, it's like two old ladies fighting with canes. They were like, because both of them had their stripper heels on. And the floor was wet. Not more wet than this is wet. Not as wet, right? Both of them had their stripper heels on, so I could tell they were kind of struggling. And then the episode ends there. So next episode, we're gonna see even more fights. And it looked like Gaia and Mrs. Wet are gonna fight next episode, which is crazy because it's like, who would have thought those two would have ended up fighting? And Gaia needs to stop doing these damn wrestling moves because it looked like she gonna throw down freaking Mrs. Wet like a damn rag doll. Like you need to stop doing these wrestling moves. This is not WWE. Like, to be honest, if I was Gaia, she needs to join the WWE. They'll probably give her a religious storyline wrestler girl a role and she could talk about God and whatever, and they still, feel me? Like they're not gonna try to fight her on some serious stuff because y'all know WWE is like scripted fighting. So like go and audition for WWE because that'll be raw. You'll be the first religious wrestler. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that was all it for the episodes. Actually was a really, really good episode. Let me know what y'all thought about the episode. Are y'all team Guy? Do y'all think she still belongs on the cabaret, or do you think Jocelyn should bring in a girl from last season or a whole new girl? Let me know what y'all think down below. All right, tune out, entertainers.